If you're a woman over 40 and you've been eating clean, working out, skipping sugar, but that stubborn menopause belly still won't budge, I get it. You're doing everything right and the results just aren't coming. And that is so frustrating. I've been there. But here's the thing. It's not because you're not trying hard enough. And it's definitely not because your body has something wrong with it. What's really happening is that you're still guessing your way through this. Okay, you're eyeballing your protein, winging your workouts, random workouts, cutting calories, and really just hoping that something clicks. Maybe a special supplement will be the magic answer. But once we hit perimenopause or menopause, our hormones start to shift and our metabolism changes and the old methods that used to work stop working. Hi, I am Sara Preston, an integrative health practitioner and certified menopause and fat loss coach. And today I want to show you the fastest way to lose menopause belly fat without starving yourself, without working out 7 days a week, and without completely losing your mind. Because this isn't about doing more. It's about doing what actually works for your body right now. So let's get started. Okay. I know that, you're putting in the effort. You are eating clean and, you're doing workouts. And you have a lot of discipline with those maybe, but here's the issue is that maybe you're just not taking the right strategy. It's not your motivation. It's not your willpower. It's about doing things a little bit more intentionally when we get to this age. Because of our hormone changes, we have to pay attention to different things like blood sugar and cortisol, making sure we're getting the right amount of protein and fiber and fats and carbs so that we can stop storing fat and start burning it. So most women over 40 are still using the same fat loss rules that they used to follow in their 20s and 30s. But I'm sorry, you can't just, eat less for a week and expect to see results. That's just not how it works anymore. Your metabolism, your hormones, your stress response have all changed. So your plan needs to change too. Otherwise, you're just spinning your wheels. And that's how it kind of feels, right? Women say I'm eating healthy and I'm working out, but unfortunately, that's just not how it works at this age. So it's better to have a better strategy that you can follow that actually works. And what I do is I pair nutrition with exercise in just a unique way that really gets results. So it's not about eating less and working out more. It's about being smarter about what you're eating and how you're working out so that your body has what it needs to actually start burning that fat. So I like to say, start with the 30-35-30 method. So 30 grams of fiber every day, 35 grams of protein at each meal. Okay. Each meal, minimum 3 to 4 meals a day. And then 30 minutes of exercise, 30 minutes of walking, and just a few minutes of nervous system activities. When you do this with your protein and your fiber, this is really going to keep your cravings in check. This is going to help with hormones. Actually, if you didn't know, that fiber really helps you clear out estrogen. It helps with detoxification. And then you want enough protein so that you can start building muscle. So that's going to support your metabolism. The more muscle that you have, that gives your glucose somewhere to go, meaning your carbs that you're eating. So we do want to eat carbs because they're going to give you energy. They're going to help you build muscle. But we want to make sure we're getting the right amount so that our insulin, which is our fat storing hormone, isn't going crazy. So it isn't restrictive when you do things this way. And I highly recommend tracking your macros to do this, but it's intentional. Okay. It helps regulate blood sugar, reduce that cortisol, keep your appetite under control. And that is all super important if you want to lose fat after 40. Okay. So the other key pillars besides the 30-35-30 plan is to track your macros, because that kind of goes along with that, because you don't know what you don't know. So again, if you're just I'm going to try to eat less, that often backfires and then we're binging on the weekends, or, I'm just going to eat healthier. Well, that's great. But did you know that peanut butter that you're eating is twice as many calories as the vegetables or whatever? So it's really not quite enough. So tracking your macros and making sure that those macros are custom to you and your body. Protein-packed meals that taste good, that daily fiber, again, short, effective strength workouts that you can do at home. This is exactly what my clients do, are progressive overload strength workouts. So you need to make sure that it's not a random workout. Random workouts get random results. You can't just be going to classes or picking things off of the internet. You need something that is specifically programmed to help you see progress, to keep progressing. It's called progressive overload. So you want to make sure that you have something that is programmed to help you build muscle, see results. And then having a support and accountability is so key because, it's hard to know what to do. And a lot of times, women are just like, I don't even know where to start. And having a coach who can help you through that and help you stay consistent, because consistency is the other piece to the puzzle. It's not about spending hours on this or eating, just chicken and broccoli all the time. You can eat delicious meals. It's just being more intentional with those. So when you do these things, your daily life gets easier. You have less bloating, fewer cravings, more energy, your clothes fit better, your confidence comes back, you're in a better mood, and it doesn't feel like you're grinding all the time. So once you stop guessing and start following a real plan, everything changes. You finally start seeing results that stick. So if you've been dealing with that stubborn belly fat, the one thing I forgot to mention on the exercise piece is doing some sprints can really help. Very short. You want to do probably like 25 seconds of as fast as you possibly can, and then rest for 40 seconds. 20 seconds fast, 40 seconds walking. And then do that maybe 8 times and only a couple times a week. Sprinting is really, really good for that deep visceral belly fat. So if you've been dealing with this stubborn belly fat, constant cravings, feeling like your body's working against you, here's what really matters. After 40, everything shifts. Your hormones change, your stress response becomes more sensitive, and eating less, doing more, it's just not going to cut it. But the good news is that this is not permanent and it's definitely not hopeless. So when you give your body what it actually needs, enough protein, balanced macro plan, simple strength workouts, short HIIT workouts, and real support for consistency, things start to click. Your energy comes back, cravings calm down, and that fat that felt really impossible starts to melt away. So it just breaks my heart that so many women are made to feel like this is just part of getting older. And I know I felt that way too. Like, oh, is this just how it's going to be? Like you have to struggle through it all the time, or that it's like your fault or there's something wrong with you. And that's just not true. You don't need to try harder. You don't need more willpower. You just need a smarter approach. You have more control over it than you think. And once you stop guessing, everything kind of starts to shift. So if you need help with this, please check out the description of this video. You can check out my 6-week plan. You can always reach out to me, DM me on Instagram, Sara Preston Healthy Living, and I'm happy to answer any questions. I have a free guide also in the description. And I would love it if you hit subscribe on this YouTube channel, because I'm here to give you real information, practical tools to feel strong and lean and feel like yourself again, especially in midlife.